You're welcome. Yes.
For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically...
For the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Pools checked in for Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. And here's MP for three. Porter pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Poole kicks to Porter. And he's good on the three ball. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
MP from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Poole. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Doris, we've seen it. Jordan Poole growing as a player, but consistency needs to come to his game.
That's exactly right, because Poole has shown flashes of being a solid basketball player. He can handle it, he can shoot it. It's really about smoothing out his game.
Back to Wiggins. Pass to Looney. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
The three from MP. It's rebounded by Poole.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Bro, why would he shoot that, dummy? Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors 16.
Changes. Looney's checked in for Porter. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Gary Payton. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Williams, and it's Pa Kusevsky in at the 4 slot.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Curry passes to Looney. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Curry's ability to find an open teammate and put the ball exactly where it needs to be. Such a pretty pass.
For three, Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Under trailing by 5. And stolen by Wiggins. Over MP. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Curry's got 8.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the most dynamic ball handlers in the game. He has more moves than you can count.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And MP throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
No No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hits it from three-point range.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Curry dishes to Wiseman. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So
and you gotta like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
Porter's checked in for Wiseman. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Jerome is checked in. Buries it from three-point range. 14 points for MP.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
47. The Thunder, 45. That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please take care to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next event.
Frank? So, it looked like you were hunting.
Look, you keep the ball moving to get open threes. So, Andrew?
I've noticed.
Hey, for sure. Look, I'm going to be honest with you.
Would you say fashion is your main?
Nah, man, look, I got a lot of ways to express.
MP in the place to be.
Oh no, that was the worst rap freestyle. When I was trying to do like this little quest, that was the worst freestyle ever.
wasn't always this way, but when the Clippers come to town now, it's a hot ticket, Candace.
It is a hot ticket. You have fans that...
Very impressive. And a memorable moment for MP not too long ago. He won his first Player of the Week award.
BA, hard to argue with that choice. MP was just dominant. It could be the first of many Player of the Week awards if he continues that level of play.
Remaining in the first.
Here's Batum. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. The kick out to Williams. Pass to MP. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. MP's got 6.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Batum. George with it. Guarded now by Williams with the 10-footer. And that's good for 2. He's got 10.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Sinks it from distance.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Well, the Rookie of the Month winner for each conference has been announced, and MP will be taking home the hardware.
And with the month he had, this is certainly deserved. At the beginning of the season, some of us were wondering if he had the right... He's got the dedication,
I'm so bad at free throws.
the talent for the NBA.
And he can't get the first one.
Aiden.
At the line for 2.
When you play my career, don't you miss your free
No good on the
throws?
second free throw.
And missed free throws have been a problem for them early.
His man. No good on the 3.
Well, I only pay attention to the free
And
throws.
it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nails it from 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given
Scores
up have
30
been from
to 22.
downtown.
Pass to Kennard. Fires for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking
Oh, you
his first
did?
shot.
And Kennard picks up the other end of that phone
Your
and says,
your banner
I'll
silver
answer with
now?
a 3.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
Like your banner
Their
silver.
first chance
Silver.
this season
How do you do
playing
that?
the Thunder.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against...
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, your Clippers, 20. Your Clippers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists.
Defensive foul.
Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Clippers making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Decked. He's checked in for Pokusevski. MP shot is good. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Oh, another miss by MP.
That was too far away.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the WNBA continues to gain mainstream visibility.
Don't start that screaming and stuff.
Especially the last couple of years, Ken.
Yes, I think visibility is key. And that has to be on television. That has to be on social media. There's a number of ways to continue to increase that. Invest in women's sports, people. Thing of the future.
Amen.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out.
Number 7. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Clippers, 52. The Thunder, 46. Oklahoma City. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Luke Kennard.
17 seconds left in the game. MP no good. Now Bledsoe. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily.
Your Clippers, 118.
Andrew, what's going on?
That's quite a collection.
It's more than just ink, AT.
Alright.